guys, Mark was saying here, we're going to talk about how to launch a boat by yourself on a skinny little narrow ramp with a dock that's off to the side. One of the ones that's a little more difficult, you guys might have a little trouble, so we're going to walk you through it. It's actually not that hard. But first, before we get down there and launch the boat, we need to get the boat ready. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that where we're out of the way, where we're not blocking a whole bunch of people. We want to get the boat ready and then be ready when we get down to the bottom of the ramp. So let's first get the boat ready, get this cat rolling. So I'll start at the front and I'm going to work my way all the way around. Now if I'm down at the ramp and there's nobody around, then maybe I might get it ready down there and I would take the front strap off. But I'm leaving the front strap on now because I'm driving down the ramp and you don't want this boat falling off the trailer. That's just no fun. So we're going to start here in the corner, take off the boat strap. Then next we have the motor clips. These are the DD26, really a sweet setup. We're going to jack the motor up, pull the motor toter off. Okay, now once we pull this off, I'm going to lower the motor back down, not all the way, but a little bit down, so when I put it in the water, it has a little bit of keel and it'll go straight. If I leave it all the way up out of the water and there's a little bit of wind, the boat could spin around, making it more difficult to grab the boat when you do launch it. Okay, we'll pull off the other DD26. Motor stop, and then I'm going to take off the last boat clip. Now, we've all left those on. All you guys have launched a bunch of times have left one of those on because you get talking. So if you just do a walk around and you do each step as you go, generally you won't forget that, because if you do, the boat will slide off and then the front will slide off to the side and it makes it real hard to get back on. So now we got it off. I put this, you can either put this in the truck or you can put it in your boat. I like to put it in my truck behind the driver's seat. So here we go, let's go launch. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. We're gonna drive down this skinny little ramp. Get down here and turn around. So some ramps are where they don't have a turn around the bottom and you have to back all the way down. Fortunately, we have a little spot here where we can back down. And I'm going to go through the turnaround here. Now, when you're going through one of these turnarounds, you just want to make sure that there's enough area to get your boat and truck turned around. So most of them, they already know how far it is. So, okay, I'm going to stop. So before you back up, you want to make sure that you get the boat nice and straight, and that makes it way easier, especially if you're bringing somebody else that maybe doesn't know what's going on. So now as we're backing up, I can see, you can't really see it, but my boat is off to my left. So I see it off to the left and I'm going to turn to the left to get it straight. Now, one thing when you're backing up, don't overturn. Just turn a little bit and the boat will come back. If you get excited and try to turn too far, the boat's going to go too far and you're going to go down the ramp like this. So, and then I just get it straight. I kind of keep an eye on it in my left mirror, and as I see it going to the left, I'll turn to the left a little bit. And if I see it go to the right, I turn to the right a little bit, and I just back down slowly. Going to the right a little bit, and I want to make sure, get it over here. Now I'm going to get it over to here to my left edge, because when I get there, I'm going to slide the boat off onto the dock. And we'll talk about that in a second. First, now I'm pretty close to the ramp. I'm only like, 30 feet down, so I'm going to put it in park, and I put my parking brake on so it's easier on the transmission, because there's a park paw there, and you really don't want it all sitting right against it, just in park on the ramp. So put the parking brake on. We're going to go undo the front strap, then we're going to slide the boat off. Okay, well, so now we're going to take the front strap off. But before we take the front strap off, we're going to double check the drain plug. We didn't talk about that as we went through, because the drain plug was all I knew it's already in. But we're going to double check, just make sure it's in, because if it's not in, it's no fun. You got to pull the boat back off and take it out, and then it's a big mess. So let's take off the front strap, and then we're going to slide it into the water. So what I do is I take the front strap off, I click this back over, I crank it up just a little bit, so now it's hanging, and when I put it back on the trailer, I can hook it and it's already cranking the right way to go. So here's what we're going to do, is I'm going to take the boat. It's a little bit breezy, so I have to be a little bit quick on this. I'm going to slide it off onto the dock, then I'm going to jump onto the boat and I'm going to tie it off onto the dock. So here we go. All right, boat's all ready. We're going to slide it off onto the dock. There's a little bit of a breeze going, so when I slide it off, I don't want to wait too long, otherwise the boat will be floating off and there's nobody else here at the ramp and I have to go swimming, which we don't want to do that. And when you slide it off, you just kind of slide it off slowly and you slide it off at an angle towards the dock. So here I am, I'm going to slide it off to my left. I can see it getting into the water. Now, if it's one of the docks that are close, you can slide the boat down where the boat will kind of hit its second step and it'll stay there. But this is a unimproved ramp, you might say, where it may or may not stay there. So we have to be careful. Now there it goes sliding up. I have to go get it before it floats away. And I was a little deep into the water, as some ramps are different. So now we got the boat back and we tied it up. So one thing you want to be cognizant of is that you don't tie the boat up in the middle of traffic, right? You don't want to tie it up here where everybody's trying to launch, getting in the way. So if you need to, getting your boat started up, bring it around the other side of the dock or on the bank, just out of the way of the other boats, just to be courteous. All right, boat's launched, tied up to the dock. Now we'll go park the truck,